All right, so today we're going to talk about the growing Web3 in Portugal. So let's see if we can get the slides coming up here. All right, so we're going to start with talking about localization in Web3 and how a lot of Web3 hubs and communities are building and growing locally. Then we're going to talk about how to take an idea to market. And that will be based on what we have seen in Web3 is that too many bad ideas actually get funded too much instead of having a proper business behind them. And then we're going to go into ICP as one of the protocols that are launching a local hub here in Portugal to accelerate adoption. And that's the main point here is that Web3 adoption will happen when you improve the life of everyday people. So a little bit about myself. I'm the hub lead for ICP in Portugal. I've been in crypto now since 2016, and I write for CoinDesk, Cointelegraph, CryptoSlate, and different publications about how you can grow and how you can build Web3 projects. So the vision of Web3 needs to come back to a place where it's focused on actually delivering value to the people that are using it. So what our vision here is to make it scalable, make it scalable, and so that you can have great projects that are launching. And ICP is one of the top layer 1 blockchains that are like scalable and easy to work with. And our mission here is to take Web3 fully on-chain. Most Web3 protocols are relying on Amazon Web Servers and more centralized servers, while ICP is one of the ones that are fully on-chain. So to drive local adoption in a country, one of the main challenges has been that developers are building for years and years relying on grants. So they are funded by grants and not having a sustainable business model or different revenue sources or actually having a business behind them. So what you have seen is that a lot of teams have spent millions and millions of ideas that actually doesn't work. So our solution here is to create so-called local hubs that are in different key crypto regions with the goal of taking the ecosystem together. So we have the developers, we have the entrepreneurs, we have the content creators and the VCs in one room, and where we can actually fund ideas that can take the Web3 forward. So the mission of each hub is to find good ideas, find the developers, have the entrepreneurs that can actually take the ideas and connect them with investors and the content creators. Because being in crypto now I actually recently checked my Calendly and I talked with about 1,000 crypto projects. A lot of them are developers, and when you speak with developers, they might have a very good idea, but do you know if they actually can make a business out of it? Is it something that the marketplace needs? Is it something that the community actually wants? So that's where you need entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs have the mission and the goal of taking ideas, building a business case around it, finding the right partners, and then growing it and scaling it. So you need to connect the full circle, and then with the content creators, which is the marketeers, the PR managers that actually tell the story and drive the narrative to take an idea through the whole funnel to the market. So in Portugal here, what we are doing with this hub is that we are going to start with the ideation and validation. Because out of 1,000 ideas, maybe it's a few that actually has some validity and can actually come and launch as a project. So the first step that we are going to start with is idea funds, which is basically different sessions where founders and developers can come and pitch ideas. Afterwards, we will have a team of people that can filtered through bad ideas and dumb ideas, and I'm happy to say if it's a bad idea, it's a bad idea. We should not move forward with this one. And then when we have an idea, then we need to validate it, and also mentorship, because a lot of Web3 entrepreneurs and developers are first-time founders, and they maybe not have the skills to understand if we can actually build a business around it. So when we have found a few good ideas that could actually build a project or build a business around, then we need to go into development and incubation. So at the incubation stage, it's like hackathons that can run for like five days, where we can take an idea to launch an MVP. And then we also will have product market fit sessions and boot camps, all combined to take the idea to having the first MVP that somebody can test, and then to see is this something that actually works or something that somebody needs. When we have gotten through that stage of building MVPs and building ideas that can actually go to market, that's where we go into launch and growth. So here in Portugal, we're going to have the ICP.HUB that will be here to support projects that have come through the first steps. And we're going to connect them with VCs, give out grants to great projects that are looking for marketing support. We're also going to give out, we're also going to have pitching days for investors, where, investors, where we can connect investors with great projects that actually have a solid business model, business case, and an idea to go to market. Also next year in Q1, we're also going to launch an accelerator, which is focused on, it will be bringing together minds from different parts of the ecosystem to have weekly strategy sessions, and where we can actually accelerate an idea over a 6 to 10 weeks period to where they are ready to go to market. And we're also going to give out certain grants to great projects that are building on the ICP. So what types of projects are actually launching at the moment? We talk about use cases all the time, but the main 4 areas of projects that are launching at the moment is enterprise cloud. It's different Web2 projects that are looking to integrate the blockchain, but not just having it on Amazon or on a centralized server, but they actually want to have it built on top of the blockchain. So that's why ICP and the internet computer. Gaming is also one of the main areas where we see a lot of promising projects coming up in. People in the gaming space are actually trying to and are starting to figure out business models instead of just relying on different Ponzinomics or business models. So gaming is one area that is growing the strongest. DeFi, different tokenized assets that they're bringing on chain so that you can add liquidity to new markets. That's also one area that we're looking for great projects to accelerate and grow in. And NFTs. We talk a lot about, recently there's been some talks about like NFTs are just like JPEGs on an Amazon cloud. On ICP, they're actually fully on-chain in the canisters on the ICP. So what we are doing here is that we are taking Web3 one step further and have it fully on-chain in a way that is cost-effective and possible to do. ICP at the moment have also taken the steps to integrate different blockchains into the ICP and the internet computer. So recently, the ICP nodes can speak with the Bitcoin nodes, so you can transact with Bitcoin fully on-chain. Same with Ethereum, where you can, where soon you will be able to transact with the Ethereum ecosystem directly on the internet computer. And we are moving towards the blockchain singularity, where the blockchains are connected with ICP as the core. And then we can go on to other reasons why ICP is a good blockchain to grow, but today we will instead focus on the mission here in Portugal to actually accelerate Web3 adoption is to start with finding good ideas, filtering out the good ideas, then taking them through the incubation and the acceleration so that we can actually take an idea, build an MVP, test it out. Does people like this? Do people want it? Connect it with the entrepreneurs then that can take a good idea, build a business case around it, build a business model, find the VCs, and actually take the product to the market. And at the last part of it, it's where the content creators and the storytellers comes in, where we will support the best projects with marketing, storytelling, and the content creation so that you can actually drive Web3 adoption. So that was what we are doing here in Portugal. So if there's any partners that are looking to launch on the ICP, ecosystem partners, feel free to reach out. Here we have our Telegram account and our X account if you want to give us a follow. And together we can build a strong ecosystem here in Portugal. Thank you.